Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you 5 of the ordinary products that I have been using, but guess what? These products will never give you overnight results. You're not going to see results after using maybe like one bottle. You are going to see results maybe after 2 bottles, especially if you have my skin type, like very tough, like it's very resistant. You know what I'm saying? So these products are not the type of products that you're going to see improvements over, say, 4 weeks. You might see results, but they're not going to be like dramatic results, especially if you're using them by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Without any other products or serums or so forth. If these are just your simple go-to products in your skincare, they're not going to be, there's no dramatic results with them. You're going to see visible improvements, but not like anything dramatic. Okay? Yes, let me just tell you from right now. Okay? So I'm going to start first with niacinamide. If you are using niacinamide in your skincare routine and you expect it to take care of your hyperpigmentation overnight, trust me, it won't. If you expect it to decrease the amount of sebum that you produce overnight, trust me, it will not do that. Okay? It is after like a month of using the niacinamide, or the second bottle, that I could actually not the second bottle, the first bottle, after finishing the bottle for almost like 4 weeks, then I felt the difference, I saw the difference, and my skin felt different. In terms of when it's very, very hot, I notice my skin is not overproducing oil and so forth. So when it comes to sebum, I think it is helping. When it comes to hyperpigmentation, I don't necessarily think that it works effective by itself. I would have to use it with the alpha arbutin. And if I'm using niacinamide with something else, I can't directly say what is actually doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm using it with something else. Pretty much. But to use it by itself, I don't think you're going to see any big changes in your skin, to be really and truly honest, because these ingredients are not necessarily supposed to work by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. So niacinamide is one. You will see improvements after several weeks, like maybe after 4 weeks, going into 2 months and so forth. Maybe even 6 months after, you could possibly see improvement if you're not really using it along with anything else. So I would recommend using these products with something else. Pretty much. But these take long to work. Okay? Pretty much. And the next one I would say is alpha arbutin. A lot of people think that, oh, it is going to target my dark spots, hyperpigmentation, so they buy the alpha arbutin and expect it to work magic. It's not going to work magic. It's not going to work magic, and you can't just use it alone and expect to see magic. Because there's no such thing as magic, like when it comes to skincare. Like literally, there's no such thing as magic. You can't get up today and then tomorrow everything just, no. And as a matter of fact, skincare, there's no magic in skincare. The only magic in skincare is consistency. Consistency is the magic in your skincare routine. Consistency, being disciplined, and finding out what product actually works for you. That is when you will experience the magic. And the magic will take place over 2 to 3 months. Sometimes even 6 months. Yes. So alpha arbutin is not the overnight thing, and it sometimes even after a month you won't see anything. But using it consistently, use 3 bottles, 2 bottles along with something else, improvements, my beautiful people. Improvements will be there. Then the next thing that you will use and you won't necessarily see dramatic improvements is Mandelic Acid. Mandelic Acid is such a gentle exfoliating acid, and it exfoliates the skin, but it doesn't work as fast as, say, a glycolic or a lactic acid, and it doesn't exfoliate the skin as aggressive as those other like acids, but it works. And some people, if you have extremely sensitive skin and use Mandelic acid, you might feel that it is aggressive on the skin. You know what I'm saying? So can you imagine if you use like lactic acid or glycolic acid in your skincare routine? Yes, but this is a very gentle exfoliator, and the results that you should experience is not going to come after 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes 4. Sometimes you have to use the product like twice, or finish a bottle twice before you can actually see improvements. So that's Mandelic acid for you. All right, and the next one that I would say, like, I have used hyaluronic acid in my, that's actually the first acid that I have ever used in my skincare. That was not necessarily the ordinary. It was something that I was introduced to hyaluronic acid while I was living in Japan. Yes, I used to use a lot of big bottles of hyaluronic acid, 500 ml worth of hyaluronic acid, but I used to use it all over my face, all over my body. What I would say though, hyaluronic acid is very, very good if you have like dry skin and you want your skin to, or oily skin too, and if you want your skin to retain moisture or to keep in moisture pretty much. So hyaluronic acid is good. It is very hydrating, and it will allow your products to work better. It will allow your skin to function better, I think, especially if you have dry or oily skin. Yes, but you still have to make sure that you hydrate your skin while you're using it. So it's like a helper serum. It helps your skin to retain water. It helps your skin to be effective in terms of regulating the oil production and so forth. But it's not something that's going to work overnight, pretty much. And sometimes hyaluronic acid can work against you if you're using too much. Sometimes it can make your skin feel oily, or it can just be too tacky and it feels weird. You know what I'm saying? Yes, but I have used a hyaluronic acid. It's not the type of ingredient that you will see improvements. Like, you use it, I'm like, oh wow. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to see hyperpigmentation problems being solved or acne being solved, because it's not that type of ingredient. Even if you have skin issues in terms of like sebum or oil production or dry skin, if you use hyaluronic acid, it won't necessarily do anything. These are like helper ingredients. Yes, these are like helper ingredients, so you have to use them with something else to actually see or feel something happening to your skin, okay? But these don't necessarily do anything for my skin when it comes to like hyperpigmentation, acne, and so forth. They're just there to assist my skin to retain water, or to, you know, be regulated and so forth, and moisturized and so forth, pretty much, but nothing major. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to boast about, pretty much. And the next one is plant-derived Hemisqualene, or plant-derived squalane. Like, squalane is a moisturizing ingredient. I use this very often just for the feel. I love how it feels on my skin. When it comes to hyperpigmentation, acne, and so forth, I don't think it's going to blow your mind. There's nothing about it that's going to blow your mind. What it's going to do is just going to give you that hydrating, satisfying feeling. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much that hydration and that satisfaction of your skin being hydrated and not feeling too oily, but just nice and hydrated. Plant-derived Hemisqualane is going to be that ingredient, but nothing like dramatic in terms of like dealing with your acne and making your skin look you know, better than how it was looking before or something like that. It's more of a feeling, pretty much. Yes, and it works very slow. And then the next one is the Caffeine Solution. And yes, I have repurchased the Caffeine Solution so often, but guess what? I just love how it feels under my eyes. And my eyes, after, I think I've used now like maybe three bottles now, yeah, and I still continue to repurchase. When it comes to dark spots under my eyes, I don't think it works dramatically. If you buy one bottle and use it, you're not gonna see anything. The second bottle, maybe you're still not gonna see anything, but like after the third time using it, or right now this is the third time using it, I don't remember, but I don't know. I don't want to stop using it because I think under my eyes it's hydrated, and if it was darker before, it's not dark anymore because I just believe that I'm hydrating under my eyes. So my eyes look more like moisturized, hydrated. Even right here, it just looks moisturized, hydrated. When I wake up in the mornings, I don't have that dark, dead look. I just look lively. Whenever I apply my caffeine solution under the eye, I just feel lively. But it's not something that you're going to look in the mirror and be like, oh my gosh, like it's nothing like that. It's more of an experience, and it's also the feel, the hydration that you're applying. It's a comforting feeling. But I think that if you have like real dark puffy under eyes, there are products that are going to work a little bit faster for those problems that are not necessarily the caffeine solution. I don't think the caffeine solution is going to give you that if you have real severe darkness under your eyes. You need something more stronger, like some type of retinol in it or something of that nature to really target your problem if you want dramatic results. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I think I can work with the caffeine solution under my eyes because I don't think I have any real darkness under the eyes that I need to try to solve or anything like that. It's more of hydration and just maintaining that hydrated, depuffed look. So those are the products that I think that you will not see any dramatic improvements, but you will feel good that you're actually using them, and you will benefit from them if you're using them consistently over a period of time. Okay, and these products are from The Ordinary, and I think in general, like any product that has niacinamide, alpha arbutin, mandelic acid, hyaluronic acid, plant-derived, hemisqualane, or caffeine in it, over a period of time you will see improvement, not overnight. Pretty much after like 2 bottles, 3 bottles, you're just going to be hooked to these products. Yes guys, so as I said before, you have to like them to actually like them. But this is it for me. I hope you enjoy this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.